Welcome back to DMV Sports Zone.
Chased down by Beal in the corner for three, gets fouled and hits.
Welcome to DC.
Walker tied him out.
You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, or you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. DC, the home of Chuck Brown. Oh, you don't know the sound? Well, let me break it down.
What's good, DMV Sports Zone? It's Noah.
And Abdullah.
And we're excited to bring another DMV prospect reaction video. Really excited to bring KHALEEL Abdullah. I know some of you guys might recognize him from his TikTok videos, but he's also a baller. So I'm really excited to react to him. He's a lot of a different type of player than some of the other guys we reacted to, so I'm very excited. Abdullah, take it away.
6-foot point guard KHALEEL Abdullah, 178 pounds, class of 2023, plays for Flint Hill School, also plays for the Virginia Playmakers, was All-Nova Junior Honorable Mention in the private school division, and has gotten an offer from Morris College and NAI School. However, interest and more offers are to come.
Absolutely. Super excited to get into the video. Like I said, he is a great energy player. Already seeing some of his highlights. Reminds a lot of Patrick Beverly. Let's see if he stacks up. Anyways, let's get to the video. So this is his senior year highlights. As I mentioned before, a great well-rounded guard, averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. That's some fantastic stats. Let's see how it translates to the actual game of basketball. Ooh, starting off with a nice dime. Ooh, nice little slash.
Good shot.
Oh, that's on top of Beverly energy, bro. Draw that flop. Draw that foul.
Good pass. Nice.
I love the hustle. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Give me the ball. I love the energy from this kid, man. Like I said, he reminds me so much of Patrick Beverly.
Nice shot.
Oh, great defensive play. Wow. Wait, we got to look at that again. You don't see that too often. All right.
Oh, yeah.
He cuts that lane off here. He sees a double team, and he knows there's an outlet pass going back there. He waits for it, and he just swats it out of midair. I mean, that's great defensive instinct.
Mm-hmm.
But he's showing off his offensive game, too. Oh, draw that charge. Man, I love him. Scrappy point guard.
Especially when it's someone bigger, like, he has no fear at all.
Mm-hmm. He's listed as 6'1". Like I mentioned before, Flint Hill School in Oakland, Virginia, does play in the highest level of private school. This is against the Potomac School, for example. So at 6'1", he will be around average size. There will be a lot of players bigger than him. And like you said, scrappy player. Look how big that center is compared to him. He just ripped the ball out. Great defensive instincts. Hey, you recognize that court. It's where Jaden played.
Yeah.
Oh, get clamped. Oh, my goodness. Get clamped. Oh, my. Wow.
Playing both sides, incredible to see.
Mm-hmm. It's not often you see a high school player play with this kind of level of defense. Mm-hmm. He's very smart with his hands, too, as you can see. Like, he pokes when he needs to. Draw another charge drawn. Sets his feet quick, and there's a thin line, but you can argue, oh, he's getting the calls, but these are in multiple games with different refs, multiple different situations, still drawing these fouls.
You love to see it.
Easy. Oh, look at that rebounding. I mean, he averaged 10 rebounds as a guard. That should just put him up in the hustle.
Especially a guy who's like 6'1", 6 foot. That's crazy.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that. Offensive board. Oh, give me that. Woo! The energy's unreal. In transition, exact type of pass you make. Good pass again. Good pass.
Nice.
Man, it's hard to find good defenders at a high school level nowadays. Especially. Ooh, good steal. Oh, he lucky. He lucky. That was a call there by his teammate. He senses right at the edge. See, that's great defensive instincts right there. He seals the edge. You hear that a lot in football, seal the edge. But right here, he sees that the opponent has put his teammate in a bad scenario right on the edge of the line. Just put pressure. Even if you're not trying to grab the ball, you put pressure, you could easily make them make a mistake to get out of bounds. That's just great defensive instincts. Man, this guy like Beverly, man, I love the passion. He out there just trying to rip the ball out of people's hands.
Yeah, hard over height. Always.
Absolutely. Quickly, and people don't realize that adds up. That quickly adds a lot of the mental stress to the game. That's why Beverly's so effective. He doesn't necessarily, he's not necessarily on paper the most skilled player, but he gets into people's head. He plays a huge role defensively. You can see they're drawing fouls, double teaming, great defensive instincts. I mean, so far, so good. Now let's get on to that next video. So this is some of his AAU highlights. As we mentioned before, class of 2023. Virginia Playmakers is a solid AAU team. So he's been going against pretty good competition, obviously private school ranks, but let's see how he stacks up against people that are even higher than the private school ranks. Let's mute that. He definitely looks like he put on some size, even from the high school season to the AAU season. Not talking about height. Looks a lot leaner though, and man, he's blown by opponents. Clearly put in the work. Again, from a steal too.
Nice.
Good pass.
Vision.
Nice. Dude, his defensive instincts are crazy for a high school kid. Oh, draw that charge. That is so smart. He's actually a decent shooter too. Like his shooting motion is really efficient. There we go. He has a decent shot. But it looks, oh, that is deep. Okay. Speaking of which. Good move. See, that's the importance of rebounding. Not necessarily height, but it takes intelligence. You always see he's boxing out. See, right there. We got to go back. Right there. He's already boxing out his opponent. Even if he knows he's not going to get the rebound, he's still there. But the ball lands right where it needs to be. Great rebounders like Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley, Draymond Green, they've all said, you want to be where the ball is going to be. Not necessarily just for passing, but for rebounding as well. He makes himself big. He boxes out his opponent. So he's already there as the ball falls in his hands, and he makes it look like he's in the right place in the right time every time, because he is. Which is great rebounding instincts for guards. And we've mentioned before in other videos, you need to do as much as you can to make the next level. And if you're a guard that can rebound like a big, that helps a lot. Why? Because you fit into multiple offensive schemes. Even if he's more of a pass-first true point guard at a different school, that's always an added element that they love to use. He can play the two guard, even at an undersized body. With the rebounding division, he can still play two guard at the next level. Another good comparison is actually Lou Williams. When he was younger, did play a lot of shooting guard in high school and obviously in the NBA, and he's only 6'1". Why? Because he has great, underrated rebounding and defensive instincts, even though everyone thinks of him as more of an ISO scorer. And now, let's get on to his final highlight. So these are KHALEEL's final AAU highlights. Really excited to see, like I said before, I mean, he's a Patrick Beverly clone, almost identical build, great rebounder, a decent scorer, has a natural shooting stroke, meaning that he does have potential to score more at the next level. Good vision. I mean, taking those charges and rebounding is hard to teach. Oftentimes, you can't teach that level of passion, but also basketball IQ. That comes into basketball IQ, and that's a big reason why he's so effective on the floor. He's not as flashy as some of the other guys we react to, but I would take him on my basketball team any day of the week. Anyway, let's get into the last video. You can see here more AAU ball. Oh, wait, hold up. Get strapped, my guy. Look how disciplined he is with his hands. Oh, he's just waiting. It's like a praying mantis. That's exactly how you gotta be as a guard defender. Just keep your hands at an even position. Don't let the opponent know where you're gonna reach and strike. That's a great shot.
Nice.
Oh, great offensive rebound. See, he's crashing the boards. Crash those boards. Especially in these AAU games, young ballers out there. You have to stand out. You got to do everything, especially as a guard. I mean, guard is one of the most competitive positions in basketball, especially at the high school level, trying to go to the college level. There are tons of guards. Look at that good pass there. You got to do everything. What helps them stand out? A lot of guards can pass, a lot of guards can shoot, but who can rebound, who can get offensive boards, who can play defense? That is going to help you stand out. Clearly paying off for him so far. So that was KHALEEL Abdullah, absolute baller. My thoughts, we didn't have much critical to say, but that's because, unfortunately, there's not a lot of offensive highlights. I will say one thing that you may need to work on is providing more of an offensive game. 15 points a game is really good, really solid, but sometimes they want to see a primary guard, a two guard or a one guard average closer to 18, 19. He does have the rebounds. He does have the assists. Reminds you a lot of Patrick Beverly. Surprised he doesn't have some D1 offers because I think D1 teams could really benefit from a scrappy guard, provide a lot of energy off the bench. I think he's a great player. Very rare to see those type of defensive instincts in a high school player, especially playing at the private school AAU level. So, Abdullah, you have – oh, yeah.
Basically, sorry to interrupt, but you said it all. I mean, great energy, play defenses, draw charges. You just don't see that in modern-day guards in the high school level. And obviously the scoring can be better improved from there. Hopefully a great senior season to come. But yeah, we're rooting for you, KHALEEL, and offers and interest are to come.
Absolutely agree with that. I think he has potential to be a Division I player. I know we said that about a lot of players in this video. But like I said, who can offer the most to a team? You got to think about this, young ballers. This is not crew. This ain't even football. There's only a handful of spots every single year on Division I teams across the country. Some teams have as few as only 2 scholarships to give out. So at the end of the day, you got to think from the recruiter perspective. Yes, this guy's an undersized guard. Decent size, 6'1", 6 feet tall. That's okay for the Division I level. But compared to another guard, what does he do better? Already has the defensive instincts. Already has the rebounding instincts. Already has the passion. Already can draw charges. Already scrappy. We can work on the shooting. He's got the natural stroke. He just needs confidence to shoot more. That's things that are teachable. The things that we talked about before isn't teachable. You need to do this in high school because college coaches are not going to invest all their time and then their money in players that don't have those instincts. So learn from KHALEEL, learn from all these different videos, and try to combine as much as you can. The more you can do, the better you'll become. All the top-ranked players can do almost everything at the high school level. Of course, doesn't guarantee they're going to pan out, but that's how you get stars. That's how you get to the next level, and then you prove it. Let the recruiter's job be easy. Don't make it hard on yourself. Don't make it hard on your teammates. And this is a great example of a great player, and I'm very excited to see his future.
I agree.
Anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. Again, we have had so much talent reach out to us, and every single person that we've reacted so far has been a certified baller. Even with, there's of course nobody's perfect, but the positives always overwhelm the negatives, and that's what you see. All these players are getting college interest and offers. That's what it takes, and I want to hope this provides the motivation for you young ballers to get even better, and to hopefully we can react to you in the channel and see you at the next level. So again, if you want to be featured on the channel, DM us on DMVSportsZone on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or the YouTube channel. And without further ado, Abdullah, any closing thoughts?
No, that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we're out.
Peace.